We are 710 CJR. This is Don. Another hit start out weekend. A couple of birthdays today. Walters is 56 today. And Mark Hamill is 36, the guy who made his first million in Skywalker, the Star Wars series, and many millions after that. You know, for the longest time, I had never even seen the first Star Wars movie. People kept saying, hey, you gotta see it. It's just fabulous. But I finally did. A couple of years ago, I saw it on 8-inch TV. I think it lost a lot of its impact. What do you think?
Introducing the newest Money Mark. Just open in the Seaway Mall building. And now all over the peninsula. Many choosing Money Mark's famous back then. You can sell account, no ID, no hassles. Money Mark. Made in Merryneck, Falls, St. Paul Street, St. Catharines. And now open in the Seaway Mall building. And you can't beat the convenience.
Participating ship right now to the Phillips minimum 25 liters and only 9 cents. You can have one selection from the Canadian collection. A quality handcrafted stoneware coffee mug. Any suit features distinctively Canadian scenes such as a maritime lighthouse or a wintry Quebec ship. They're all dishes microwave safe and they're with the new Service Sheena Weir says the Liberals have to do something to improve the student housing situation. She says you would not believe the hole some kids are forced to live in.
Look at the illegal apartments that are available. We're talking about a furnace in an open room that you live in, window space being relatively little or none. You're talking about improper ceilings. We're talking about uninhabitable places that people are living in simply for the reason it's the only place they can afford.
With classes already well underway, some students are still looking for places to live. One Ryerson student is living in the back of his van. Mary Astor was the actress who portrayed Bridget O'Shaughnessy, the scheming murderess that Humphrey Bogart fell for, but turned into police in the 1941 classic movie The Maltese Falcon. Mary Astor was at 81. A prison inmate who tested positive for the AIDS virus faces 5 more years in the pen after biting 2 guards at a facility in Rochester, Minnesota, convicted on 2 counts of assault with a dangerous and deadly weapon. His mouth and teeth. The Jays will try and make it 2 in their September showdown with Detroit. CFTR's Eric Thomas reports. Here's hoping the Tigers and Jays stick to baseball. Bill Matlock pulled off the base path and a rolling block on Tony Fernandez to break his elbow last night. Some of the Jays were talking about retaliation. Game 1 to Toronto, 4-3. The way the pitching matchups look, Alan Trammell says the scores will be close like that for the 3 remaining games.
I wouldn't expect to see any rout, but baseball's a funny game, and you just have to go game by game and inning by inning and see what happens. You know, if somebody gets a big inning and scores 5 or 6, then there's a possibility of a blowout. But, you know, there's some good pitching being thrown from both sides, so I would have to doubt that if there would be any rout in this series.
Yes, good pitching tonight. Jimmy Key against Frank Tanana. Eric Thomas, CFTR Sports. It's reported in the Milwaukee Sentinel the story of Fred, the great practical joker. When his 3 closest friends got married, he played wedding night tricks on each one of them. Now Fred was getting married, and he was quietly terrified of what they might do to him, but nobody interrupted the minister. Nobody sent naughty telegrams. Nobody hid the happy couple suitcases or stole their champagne. Not even a cake fight at the reception. When the honeymoon began, Fred's car readily flat tires, no animals in the trunk, not even a tin can tied at their back bumper. Fred and his bride, relieved at their friend's restraint, left for their hotel. The next morning, Fred picked up the phone and dialed for room service and ordered breakfast for 2, and from the closet came a voice, "Hey, Fred, make that breakfast for 5, okay?" CFTR News Time 5:35 with an update on traffic from Airborne 1. Here's Daryl Dahmer.
Eastbound 401 heaviest road, eastbound 401 busy from south of Toronto International Airport over to Weston Road, and then from Kiel over to Yonge because of construction ongoing in the core, blocking the left lane, and then east 401 from east of McCowan all the way out to Meadowvale and Whites Road. Parkway North, west of the Gardner Normal, south 404 Parkway, very Vanward down the field, and if you're on Highway 4 bound heavy from Slate all the way to Weston Road, from Islington to Dixon, and then westbound 401 approaching Dixie Road all the way to west of Highway 10. Here at Luck at Vectors, buy 5 tickets for the Sky Home Lottery. They'll give you 2 more free, plus get a free provincial ticket just for luck.
Here's CFTR Music Consultant Bob St. This Wilson Canadian Tour 87 update. Smokey Robinson sings at the O'Keefe on October 14th. Tickets now available at Bass and the O'Keefe for $28.50, $24.50, and $19.50 plus service charge. Tom Waits plays Massey Hall October 6th, 7th, and 8th. Tickets at Bass and Massey Hall for $23.50 and $21.50 plus service charge. A reminder, Aerosmith and Dokken coming up at Maple Leaf Gardens. That'll be October 20th. Have yourself a good weekend. Until Monday at this time, I'm Bob Saint for the Molson's Music Report.
Midas Butler. I was checking his brakes when he says, "What are you doing?" "Free Midas brake inspection," I said. "Brakes are fine, and I never fix the car till something's wrong." "Might be okay for a headlight," I said. "But brakes wear out gradually and should be checked often to keep repair costs down." "How much we talking?" he asked. I told him. He whistled, shook his head, and said, "Keep going. I like saving people money, keeping people safe. I'm a Top Gun."
Toronto weather clear tonight, lows between 3 and 6, and the risk of frost in rural areas. Sunny tomorrow, warming up to near 20. Sunny Sunday, high approaching 24. Right now it's 16 Celsius, 61 Fahrenheit downtown at CFTR.